Hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream here on the twitch.tv/the where I've got this feeling that I've forgotten to do something important for the stream. But I don't know what it is. But I also know that I just saw my wings and that we need to go repair them immediately. So let's go do that. Oh, do I have my sounds properly set up? Test. No, they're good. Chiwi Pepper Hero Blender, thank you so much for the bananas in chat, letting me know that we're live and all is good. We're mapping out the server today. That's what we're doing. Gonna put some things away and crack on. I'm like right in the middle of this. Perfect time to stream at the moment because I got a busy chock-a-block rest of the day ahead of me. Lots of jobs to do. Bits and bobs. It's always the way it is. There's just never an end to it. So getting in a stream right now is all I can do today. So that's why we're streaming at a very unusual time. Anyway, hello to everyone saying hello in chat. Pretty much everyone is saying hello, so hello to all of you, all at once. Waken says, I've literally watched nothing but Xisuma and then a stream. Perfect. Perfect indeed. I'm keeping you hooked. Hey, Major in chat. Good to see you, my dude. Sean Guy, thank you so much for subscribing with the Prime. Greatly appreciate it. Welcome to all the peeps rolling in. You've been waiting for this stream since 9 AM. Dang. Well, I was going to stream today, and then it turned out I couldn't because we got things going on later in the day. But then the timing of other commitments and things I had to do today just kind of means if I want to stream, I could stream right now, and there you go. We can get it done. Saka J90 is here for 42 months. Thank you so much, my dude. Appreciate your support. Looks like Zed might be having some issues. Let's check the console. While we gather some XP here. Nothing wrong I can see on my end. Sometimes when someone has trouble like joining the server, you can see a reason why in the console, and other times you can't see anything at all. Right, let's I'm gonna need to pick up some more rockets. I'm tearing through these rockets. Isn't there a statistic for like rockets used? There's gotta be a stat for that. I mean, there'll be one here, right? And it'll be relatively high on this list, I imagine. Yeah, there you go, 5,943. That's probably all of them rolled in together, though. Would you consider eating loaf for the rest of your life? Do you mean loaf of bread? No, that would be foul. That would be foul. I got a hot cup of tea, by the way, peeps, so don't let me forget about that. We need to sleep the night away. We need to make maps. And other stuff. Soups, I keep forgetting. The fast right-click activated burn through a full stack in a single click. Are you referring to using rockets with some sort of mod that means you click fast? That's what it sounds like. Were we able to do a server restart? Do you need one? He knows what I mean. You've played with me long enough, you know I'll derp up some messages. Let's see, let's get some compasses. 18's good for now, for this first run. 22 maps, not bad, not bad. No, I did it a while ago. I've only just got back, I've been out. Right, yeah, so I need 16 maps. Let's restart the server then. I'll be back. Need to get my tea, says Lucid Dreaming. Hey, I got a cup of tea right here. I need to have a sip. Do I know anything about Valorant? But an EU team just beat one of the best Asian teams at the championship, representing my region. Woo! Let's go. What's Valorant, by the way? I mean, I don't know what it is, but dang! One of our teams! Oh, yeah! Might identify. They're near me, therefore, I will share in their glory. Valorant is an FPS game. Oh, I don't play shooters, unless they're boomer shooters. Scottish Dog says, I don't play Minecraft, I just watch loads of Minecraft content. That makes 110% to me. Sense is what it makes, and 110 of it. Wow, I really did a good job with that one, didn't I? That was an amazing sentence. Right, we gotta go fly until we find. We're gonna go there, and then we're gonna go down past the green bit. All right, don't let me forget. Oh my god, my memory's like a goldfish. I'm playing with fire. We might set off the wrong map and do everything incorrectly. So highly likely ponsibility. Yeah, words. I'm struggling with them today. Ponsibility. Oh dear lord. Possibility. You're making me want to get a cup of tea too. I'll make it even more. That is some good tea. Whew. That is refreshing and warm and all the good things. Words are hard, says Secret Agent. They are hard, aren't they? We should get rid of them. Should get rid of those hard words. You shoot boomers, says Jules in Space. No, boomer shooter. It's a hilarious term for games like Doom, like old school shooters. I love it. As soon as I heard it, I was just like, that's hilarious. So here is definitely in the correct spot. Right, check this out. Check this out. Do that. Press that. Now it's in the offhand. Now we got like a super great method for mapping everything out. So expect to see a lot of this stream. Then the next one. And then the next one. Ooh, it's looking cool. I like that scribbly noise it makes. Ah! I said. Where are we right now? Like this spot that I've landed in? I'm not sure who made this. Okay, anyway. What we actually need to do is make sure we're in the next area. Right, now we're definitely in the next area. That's good. Hey, Morebrick77, thank you so much for continuing to support. 64 months. Dang, that's impressive. Thank you so much. A stack of months, yeah. Stacking them up. Almost put that one in the wrong spot. Right, so here we start the next one. It goes into my hand. And then we put the next 5 there. So this area just behind me though, like that's definitely in Mumbo's area. So these are Mumbo trees. They're really cool. They are really cool. And I'm loving this over here. Mumbo's having a moment this season, isn't he? He's really doing some amazing stuff with the building. And I imagine this will stretch around and meet up with Joel over here, who just keeps building. I'm so impressed with Mr. Beans. Look at this. You can just tell this guy's a natural for it. I don't think he uses like Malika or has to plan or think. It just looks so natural. The Viking Dane, thank you ever so much for 27 months. Appreciate using that Prime on me. Mambo Jambo. How's the chunks in the gaming district? I mean, they're there. They exist. Right, so now next map. Then the next one. Then another one after that, I guess. Woo. Sweet. A little bit of energy with the music now. Ah! Just about landed. It looks like the top left, no, the top right of the map is undiscovered. But whatever that block is, it's like the same material as the edge of the map. It's kind of off-putting. Right, we've got 4 more maps left to do. Hang on, am I standing on the right one? Yeah, we went over the edge. Okay. So this one goes to the offhand. It looks like it was just a beach then. It's just a beach that had that color issue. Bullrose Slad, thank you for your Prime subscription. Mega Centurion, O2, another Prime coming in, peeps. You may or may not know. The Amazon Prime. You can use it to subscribe here on Twitch. Thank you for doing that, peeps. Really appreciate you using your Prime subscription on me. I ordered something on Amazon yesterday. Something I didn't want to order, but I did. I ordered a shelf jet. Oh my, wow. Stay tuned, peeps. Like, there's going to be some absolute butchering of words today. Where did the ch come from? I mean, that's absurd. My rhymes have got them injured, clearly. Got myself injured. Can't even say stuff properly. Right, as we head back to the beginning, it's like 50, a bit more by the time we get there, so like 60. We're only going to have like a handful of uses before we need to repair our horse again. Because, you know, when you ride a horse around the server, it slowly needs repairing, you know, because of all the rockets we're using to boost our horse across the server, because, you know, wings are lame and stuff. Yeah, that. What was I talking about? Amazon Prime? Ordering stuff off of Amazon? I brought a 12th generation, see, I said it correctly that time, 12th generation Intel CPU. I got the 12900K. Okay? I got the K, not the KO for the KS. Not the 11.9 or the 12.9. The 13.9. No, the 12.9 was the one. Oh, it's confusing, isn't it? Can't even make a joke out of it without getting tongue-tied. Yeah, I got an i9, not to be confused with an I. Yeah, I got one of those gizmos. Gazmos. Generation. I have completed your challenge, Queen Mercury. What's my prize? So yeah, I got that because it's got the same socket as my 13th generation Intel CPU i9 13900K. See what I mean? It's just like, oh god, stop saying letters and numbers, you techno-babbling buffoon. Because there's all these issues with these current 13th and 14th generation Intel CPUs. So I've brought a backup one. I've upgraded my BIOS. I've been putting in tweaks. Oh, is that program running? Oh, it's not running. I've got a program that's supposed to run when Windows starts, but it hasn't been doing it. Let me boot it up now. It stops your CPU from going into turbo. Where is that sucker? What is it called? Oh, that is it. Throttle stop. Doodaloo. Okay, it's running. So if the stream starts going haywire, we know it's something to do with that. Whoa, computer stuff, says CloudXer. I know, right? As soon as you start hearing random numbers and letters, it's like we're talking about computers. Dark House is crocheting a cardigan. Awesome, awesome. Lauricia says these maps are satisfying. They are, aren't they? They're really cool. I'm enjoying putting them together, honestly. I've actually never done this project of like, let's map out our world in 13 plus years. No, almost 13 years. N45A says, you can just set the power limit to 90C. Do you know how many messages I've seen of, you can just do this? And how many videos I've watched of, it's an easy fix? And how many comments I've received of, stop doing that voice? It's never just, oh, you can just do this. I've been in and out of that BIOS, looking at all sorts of settings in the past. watching all sorts of videos, getting all sorts of, you just need to do this. Nope, can't do it. You know, oh, you got to do, oh, that's because you need to do this other thing to enable that, then go and do the other thing. No, that doesn't work because of this other thing. It's, I mean, some of you know what I'm talking about. Just remember, before you leave that... Yo, what? What the heck? One of those is my... Oh my god. Oh, Zed! You must be watching. This is your issue. Is this why you needed the server What the heck is going on here? Let's look in this console. I mean, the server kind of looks all right. There's no errors. Dude, what's weird is it's not just a visual glitch. Like, there is stuff missing. How the heck can I break this? I don't know if I want to do that. Might need to do some sort of backing up or some sort. Tormented Gaming, thank you so much for 2 months, by the way, coming in there. I'm going to be very distracted now because... Right, so Zed, you've already... if you're listening, Zed, tell me more. Breaking it just drops the empty container. Okay, this is bizarre, man. We are having issues. What have we got? What have we got? I think... I got a few ideas. But why would this just start happening all of a sudden? That's what's weird. See, some of these shulkers had custom MBT data, but the other ones not so much. Yeah, feel free to come over here. I mean... Okay, I'm gonna go... I see there's messages on Hermitcraft. Oh yeah, you were talking about this earlier. Right, yeah. Chests going... In your base going invisible and showing no inventory. See, I didn't really pick up on that when you said it earlier. I just thought it was a culling issue. But this is deeper than that. Right. Right, okay, I see your message about a server restart. Admin's talking about it. Or they're not, it's you and G. It's Z and G having a chat. Z and Jed. Doesn't quite work, does it? Right. Oh, we need to roll the server back. Look, no one's been playing on the server this morning other than me, really. As far... Actually, no, I could be wrong. You've obviously been on. I assume it's me. When I've played this morning a couple of times, it's just been me online. So a rollback, if people are losing inventories and stuff, is kind of one way to go. But I'm not sure if it gets at the heart of the problem or not. Because there's nothing in the logs that would suggest why this is happening. Alright, just by the way, anyone in chat who has seen this issue before, feel free to speak up. Please don't do the thing of like, I don't know, X, but have you tried this? Like random suggestion. Just, if someone happens to know exactly what this is, just leave it to them to speak up, because I'm going to be, you know, the stream is going off the rails now because of this. Hi, Zed.
Hi, it wasn't me, Xisuma. It wasn't me.
Oh, that's made me highly suspicious.
I truly did nothing, but yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
Really bad, yeah.
They're empty. They're not only invisible, but they're actually empty as well.
Shulker boxes and chests, though, from your message.
It seems to be. Yeah, barrels were doing it. Even my bed was invisible. Obviously, it was usable still, but, like, invisible.
Well, a bed is a different type of block, isn't it? Like, I've got a bed here. That's
invisible for me.
So, then they call them tile entities. Like, have you seen any invisible furnaces?
No, my furnaces were visible. I must say that. I mean, to be fair, I see some of your shulker boxes here.
Oh,
not
really?
all of them, but some of them.
Wait, do you see anything in them?
No, they're all empty.
Okay. Bizarre. Um, it looks like, I'm glad you reminded me. It's not just shulker boxes. It looks like it's tile entities, so it might be furnaces too.
Yeah, it seems like sometimes they're there and sometimes they're not. Like I broke a chest, double chest. Nothing else dropped except for the chest. I replaced it back down and it was visible for me then, but obviously I've lost all the stuff that was in it. Ender chests are going invisible as well. Like
these. Oh yeah, I got an ender chest here. This.
Oh yeah, it's invisible. Oh, my ender chest has items in it still. That's good.
Yeah, that'll be stored on your player data. They don't have the Shulker Plus stuff on them, which is interesting. Oh, I guess they've been reset, right? So yeah, no, okay, so Shulker Plus isn't, obviously a problem here.
I've tried playing without any mods at all. I've tried updating any mods, my graphic, like all the stuff. I definitely think it's like a server.
Oh, it's undoubtedly
thing.
server. Yeah, it will have to be. I think my only option is to just disable a few more possibly non-essential stuff, like save fix we might no longer need. There's a few optimizer stuff. Yeah. Look, I'm gonna have to do a rollback. So
yeah.
I'm just trying to think about how to do this intelligently. Like if someone's played on the server, that's really unfortunate. But this strikes me as, okay, people have lost inventories. Let's roll back. So when did you last play this morning, like properly?
If I'm on it, like honestly, this morning all I've done, I kind of just mooched around my base a bit. I traded with some village. Like I've not like been building loads of stuff or anything. So I don't care if my entire today gets wiped.
Well, I need to roll it back to before you saw this issue, which seems to be today at 11:44. Oh no, wait, it's earlier.
About 11:30, I think I noticed it, and I tried a few things on my own, and then I got scared and messaged the hermits like, help.
I'm sorry I didn't pick up on that earlier. Like I didn't see the inventory bit. I've read it. This is.
Thought it was just the invisible chest thing. Yeah,
there's a deeper conversation here about like attention spans, and I'm noticing that a lot of stuff I read, sometimes you don't like get the message, and then you read it again later, and you're like, how did I not see that? But now I see like this wasn't just a culling thing. This was like a deeper issue. So I need to go back to 11.
Yeah, if you can go back to 11 a.m., that would be an interesting thing.
It's gonna be 9 a.m. because we got them every 3 hours.
That works.
Right. So I download that. So now my stream might start getting affected. I've also got to upload it back, which is really, I'm gonna probably have to split my stream in half or something. But yeah, I guess I got to think it through a little bit. Maybe back up some player data and restore everything.
Yeah.
And then disable some mods. I'll do that now. I'll disable them.
Are they server mods?
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm just looking for them one by one. I'm thinking about what might... So... Do you know much about the mods and back-end stuff? Because we got thrown a load of like optimization mobs our way a while back, and I don't really know what any of them do.
No, absolutely nothing, I'm afraid. My brain is like one of our chests right now, just completely empty. So, Sorry, I can't help.
It's quite alright. I'm gonna disable most of them, I think. So I'm disabling ferret core. Okay. Krypton is another one. See, some of them definitely like involved reading and writing to like data to the hard drive. Like there's this one that spits out loads of extra information and changes the way data is saved. But I don't think that's like inventory.
It's
data.
very weird. So all my stuff was there. This is how I think it went anyway, because obviously I wasn't paying close attention because it was all working to begin with. So I think I was doing stuff in my base. I needed a bit of gold. So I went into the nether, I did a bit of mining, got a little bit of gold. And when I came back, I noticed that all of my chests were just invisible and that they had no inventory. So I just thought, reload the chunks, log in, log out, all of that stuff. Still gone. Then I realized I could put things in the chests and they would stay in the chests now. And it was like, uh-oh, that means they've probably gone. So then I was updating all sorts, I don't know. And now it's now. So it was just literally leaving the nether. But what did you fly back here after putting some maps down? And that's when these guys were messed up.
That's right, yeah.
So it's like when they're being reloaded in or something.
Yeah, the ones around the corner here are goofed up. There could be stuff we should fly around a little bit more, I guess.
Possibly. I mean, it seems to be chests that I never even opened today. Like chests I haven't opened for like a week were still getting messed up. So it's more just a case of them existing is messing it up.
Here's what I recommend doing. Like, don't change anything in your ender chest because I'll back up our ender chests. Because if we come back onto the server and something's missing, but you had it in your ender chest, like I've got that backed up so we can swap player data around and get things back that way.
No, that's fine. I won't.
Otherwise, going and looking at other chests should be fine. I'm going to go to my base since I flew over here on the way back. Let's see, yeah, just through here. Whoa!
Ha!
You found the turtles, it sounded like.
I'm just going to follow you around for a bit, if that's okay.
Well, this is...
Wait, last time I followed you around, I got slimed.
That's true. This is reassuring for me. Like, all of this is still here, but...
Yeah, there's stuff in it. This seems to all be working.
Let's check out...
Are these in spawn chunks?
No, but the other area is the spawn chunks. I'm going to try Ren's base next. Oh, and how's the download? Okay, the download's done, so... check that and then probably start rebooting stuff. Yeah, see, Ren's is okay. Huh.
It's weird as well, because like I said, I spent a good 20-30 minutes at my base with absolutely zero problems, and then it kicked in. I didn't log in and log out. I just went to the nether and back.
Yeah.
So perhaps maybe it's like
I'm thinking
after
like,
a while?
oh, did I open these chests in this chunk and that? But like when I logged in, there were shulker boxes in a different chunk that disappeared, and I hadn't opened them. So we're probably not going to narrow down the cause, but I don't think we need to worry about that too much. Right, I guess I've got to back up player data next. What are we going to call this? I'm just going to call it emergency. Not really got much creativity right now for naming things.
No, that sounds pretty emergency to me.
Yeah, so I just need to get the player data from right now off as well. That can be handy for restoring stuff. Right, I think the next step is honestly just to shut off the server and start uploading stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Well, give me a ping whenever it's ready to test, and I'm around and ready to be a guinea pig.
Very classic Z line. All right. Cheers, dude.
All right. Good luck.
All right, there you go. Gonna turn off the server then. So we'll switch to a little bit of Q&A because I don't have too much to do right now. It's just like watching the files upload, but the quality of the stream might change, so we won't do much. Like, I'm thinking it's less of a video feed to send if there's like not a lot of noise on the screen. So we'll just hang out here and chat with this in front of us. I'm losing track of like, where did the control panel go? Did I close it? Must have closed it. Oh, okay. Let's get it on its own screen, which it doesn't want to do right now. It's really annoying. Yo, why don't you want to break out? You know you want to make me break out. Okay, it's Firefox is refusing to let me separate this for some reason. Really annoying. Okay, let's stop the server. Files are extracted. Now I've just got to re-upload them. And this should be relatively pain-free. Relatively pain-free. I disabled a bunch of mods. Going to double check that. Yeah, they're disabled. Just got to restore the old stuff. X, do you ever want to explore the crate mod? Yeah, there's loads of stuff I'd love to do. My problem is, because I've got a creative mind, there's really no end to stuff I'd be interested in, and it's just like picking and choosing and managing. And the truth is that Hermitcraft takes up a lot of my time, and I don't really have too much time to do other stuff around it. Alright. I guess I'm doing that. I'm uploading that. Alright, it's got 4,600 files to upload. And it'd be interesting to see the quality of the stream over the next however long it takes. Performance window, what's that? We're streaming at 6,000 kilobytes a second. I wouldn't be surprised if that starts to drop. It also might mean it takes longer to upload the server, but upload the world even. It's like 5 gigs or something it's got to send. Right, we're at 4,000 files. Okay, so I guess it's like Q&A time, you know. How large is the backup? Last night it was 4.8 gigabytes. This morning it was 5.5. So someone went explore it. I swear, every stream I join has technical issues, says Zoe. It's your fault, Zoe! Oh. You're the reason, that's why. Hey X, did you find the issue Pearl had with the chunk that caused her to crash? No, the chat logs were quite vague as to what caused it. However, it did mention this C2ME mod, so we disabled that. It took us a long time to get to 1.21, and we found issues when updating, and we're still finding issues, so, you know. How many gigabytes of backups do you reckon the server makes a month? It backs up every 3 hours, so do a little bit of math. I love seeing technical stuff, even though I don't understand. How are you, X, says CloudXO? I'm good, thanks for asking. I've been in a good place lately, strangely. I think the stressful stuff I've gone through with my granddad has maybe put other things into perspective a bit more. I just don't feel so attached to air quotes productivity or, you know, getting the next thing done. I think I've had so much time taken out of my hands and put towards taking care of his needs that when you come back to this, it just all of a sudden it's like, what? Why was I stressed about this? This isn't, you know, this isn't that important. It's kind of what it feels like, I guess. Which is, you know, ultimately it's healthy, even if it's come from a stressful place, I guess. That's 1 terabyte of backups per month, says Dev. There you go. Someone's got a calculator. Woo! Showing off. Wish I had a calculator. Ugh. They're so fancy though, with those buttons and those numbers. Ugh. All I've got is a smartphone and a computer. Oh well. I'll get myself a calculator one day, peeps. One day. We're at 2,100 files. But not all files are created equally. Within a Minecraft directory, there are lots of files that are maps that are just a few kilobytes. There are player data files. You've got the actual player data, then you've got statistics, advancements. There's region files, which are like 8 to 10 megabytes each. So they'll be slow. That appears to be why we're slowing down right now, is because we're getting through the region files. But every region file also has a POI file, an entity file, and I think a RAID or data file. And those ones are really small. So the majority of files are actually relatively small. Like probably 3/4. And then the region files are really quite big. You've seen a handful of people creating calculators in Minecraft. Maybe you could get one of those. That is a great idea. I should build a calculator in Minecraft. And then, you know, whenever I need to use a calculator, I can boot up my computer, log on to Hermitcraft, fly over to wherever I built that calculator is, and make good use of it, you know? It's a very smart idea. You've had this issue on 2 different SMPs you've ever played on. One vanilla was the BGG mod. After BCG switched to server restart nightly, the issue stopped. Okay, it's kind of, I don't know how similar it is, but it sort of sounds different the way you describe. Because, you know, we're not having restart issues. Eaz says exactly, really efficient. Definitely efficient way to do things. Basker says that's a productivity booster if I've ever heard of one. Definitely getting that productivity. I mean, you know, like I don't have to get in the car, you know, and use my phone, just GPS to find where the nearest shop that sells a calculator is, you know. Don't have to do any of that. Just fire up the computer. That'll guzzle some electricity, you know. Abacus? Shut up. Don't need an abacus. God. It's old tech. We're sub 2,000 files. 1977. The year is now it's 1975. I was going to comment on the year, but it's going so quick. Oh my god, we're in the 50s. Jeez. Going back in time. Ask chat instead of using a calculator, says Alien. Chat, what's 136 times 89 divided by 52? Okay. This is pretty good. This is, you know, that took about 8 seconds. Apparently it equals 1. I don't think so. Here comes World War II. We're past that. We're in the Victorian era now. It's 1880. Shrug emoji. That's a great answer. Just shrug. How y'all enjoying this stream anyway? It's something different, isn't it? Hey, we've got subscribers still. Nota Boris, thank you for 6 months of support. Magnum Indie, thank you for 20 with the Prime. We got 8 Rover for 61 with the Prime. And Bad Wolf for 7. Lots of months, wowie. Oh, you think it's lots, but there's people with 100. They're locked up in a dungeon. Can you believe it? Dev says, pretty chill talk. I kind of like it, not gonna lie. It's a podcast right now. It's a podcast. Hey X, any day in the future will you make a video about updating the server to 1.21? It was a roller coaster. Probably not. I had a little bit of like a flair for making that's not the right word, like a spark or a inspiration for making those sort of like thought piece videos around Minecraft a while ago, but then all of a sudden after I put a few together, I kind of ran out of steam on it and I just don't really feel like commenting too much. I mean, I've tried to withdraw from sort of creator brain where you think everything has to be content, you know? I've intentionally tried to do that because it got a bit manic. But now that I've withdrawn from it, if I have time to pick and choose something like that, I don't really kind of know what's the thing I want to do most or whatever. Just curious, how much is the electricity bill you pay for running the Hermitcraft server? No idea, because I'm sure they factor in the price of electricity, but it's not made apparent to you when you buy a server, buy that kind of hardware. 1690 is now the year. God, can you imagine in 1690 knocking about? Couldn't even conceive of what's happening right now. Derp is what? He's chatting into a microphone to thousands of people, but there's no one in the room with him? What? What's a microphone? You know? I don't have any pets, Deborah. But I love to walk my sister's dog. He's a little cutie. He gives me cuddles and licks my face. Is the year we are trying to guess the year of Mumbo's Mines? Mumbo's Mines. Do you code at all, X? The most coding I've done is HTML, CSS, and XML. That was a long time ago. And I also do a little bit of AHK on occasion, but I wouldn't call it coding. I'd call it like dipping your toe into the pool of Olympic-sized pool of water that is coding. I love the how we run and host Hermitcraft video series, says Goofy Me. Yeah, that, you see that one, that was like a real passion one. It was definitely a thought piece video, but it was something I'd wanted to do for a long time. But it's not a series, right? Like, it's not a continuation of things. However, like, maybe going forward, I might try and document and record a little bit more of the in-betweeny stuff that happens, just in case it like turns into a story later on. But that being said, I feel like updating to 20.1.21 hasn't been that interesting of a story. I mean, maybe you could make it interesting. Like, I've noticed that the way some of these videos work, they come in with all this learny music. Like, if you like watching channels like Johnny Harris, Cleo Abrams, Vox is where both of those came from. Like, that kind of like learny education online space. Like, they got all this music that like sets this learny feeling. Boom, 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 boom. Like, once you start paying attention to the meta of some of the way videos are structured today to get you interested in the topic, like, when you're aware of that and you stumble across videos where the topic isn't actually as interesting, you can kind of see it's like polishing a turd. Like, you can kind of see how there's this grift of like making something out to be really interesting when it's not. And it tends to happen with creators who are grinding, who are like, they want to be YouTubers, they keep pumping out videos, but like it's a bit of a routine, and sometimes those videos end up being kind of weak. And I've seen some, you know, I don't like naming names because I don't know who these people are or whatever, but I get this impression of like, you know, this is like, you're really trying to make this interesting, but it's kind of not. But it makes me realize that like you could kind of make anything interesting. So like, if you just talk in the right tone and put the dramatic music behind, you know, imagine my concern, you know, clicking the start button and the server crashes. The fates of 27 creators rest on my shoulders. How are we gonna uncover this mystery in the code? You know, why when flying over these chunks did this, and the music's all dramatic and stuff. And do you get what I mean? Like, the presentation of a thing can make it seem interesting. So maybe I could do that with these stories about the server crashing. And that's when I realized that this had happened to ZF too. Dum dum dum. Oh god, I'd not be here if you were like that, says Baskanvich. Yeah, well, I'm not trying to be like that. I'm just trying to sort of be myself. Be the Xisuma, doing the Xisuma thing, right? But I can see, I guess I can see the structure of things, like when you step back and look at the meta of like videos you're watching. And I don't really do that with myself, but I'm not sure what you would find if you did that, because I just try and like home in on what's fun and interesting to me. You know, what catches my interest when I'm playing on Hermitcraft. Oh, I want to build this thing over here. I want to do a project over there. And then I just sort of follow that and try and make it interesting for all of you, like focusing on the bits I find interesting. That's why sometimes I'm, you know, just explaining redstone mechanics or showing you some external tools that I've used, which is in my next episode. All right, so the server just finished re-uploading. Just looking at things again and just thinking, is there anything else here that might be... I should have downloaded another backup, actually, of the player data. We do player data like every 20 minutes, so there's quite a lot of useful player data captures here. So I'm going to download those. That'll take... well, it's already done. Right, so I can log back in once I boot this thing back up. Lentos, there is a Lethal Company stream in 2 days. Ah! Yeah, after a meeting on Thursday, it's Lethal Company time. So I'm not going to stream tomorrow. Right, anyway. Let's see what the state is when we log back in. I mean, we're going to have to kind of like rock and roll with this, I think, and just go for it. So, as you'll see here, Oh, I guess we rolled back my player data. Oh, because we rolled back everything together, yeah. This is quite tolerable, actually. This is like just undoing the progress. Wait, was I on... Did we do this? No, Scar's trees aren't there yet. Right, so we just did that strip, so I've been rolled back and I don't have this strip, which is fine. Yeah, look, and my wings are low. So, like, for me, that progress rollback is entirely fine. I was kind of worried about losing stuff, but what I realized is that because we rolled back everything together, it is just a case of you're now back where you were at. Let me double check. 9 o'clock this morning. I think it's 9 o'clock. Yeah, no, that was it. I'll put an announcement in announcements. Oh, Zed's in there as well. That's helpful. I forgot to do that. Rolled back by, let's see, so let's say it's 1 o'clock. That means 4 hours, right? Okay, so we've rolled the server back by 4 hours, and I'm letting people know if they have any kind of issue, just get in touch. Because sometimes it's like, hey, I did a bunch of stuff, and, you know, let's just whiz you into creative mode and get that all back together. Or, you know, I've lost this thing, I've lost that thing. Let's upload this file, log back in, grab it, and then roll you back. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of solutions. Yep, it's entirely possible, Zed. I'm not too bothered. Well, just for me, just speaking for me, because this is what I'm doing right now. Is just flying across the server. So, like, if it gets rolled back again, you know, oh well, I'll probably just stream again and do some more of this, right? Like, this is just a cool little activity. It's simple. So I'm kind of in an all right spot. It sucks if you're doing tons of stuff somewhere, which I was about to say, Graham might be off in the distance, like working on a mega build. I ain't falling for that. Like I said, Zed's made a suggestion of like splitting our announcements into like a server status technical thing. I like that. I like that. That gets a thumbs up from me. Right, I think we're just. I want to use the give command right now and just give him one, but no, I won't. Sometimes it's fun for a little bit of comedy, right? Okay, yeah, so we're just going to fly around the server again. You know, I was about to sit down, but actually I'm pretty good standing. Pretty good. I think I've sat enough this morning. I had to go drive to the home to see my granddad, who every day gets a little bit better, which is just amazing. Right, so yeah, with this being a complete rollback, it's just the same as it was when I was working this morning, so we'll have all of the resources and stuff that we need because it's just been rolled back as opposed to being lost. Rightio. So I need to make more compasses. I thought this morning I had some on me, but apparently not. Grab these two. And I need to reorder my screens so that I have the relevant information because I've got all sorts of stuff related to the backup open. Okay. Looks like we're... Oops. Looks like we're good. Alright. All back to normal. Good. I could have given him the diamonds that were sticks. Yeah, those ones. Could have. Right, so let's make a bunch of those. Oh, one. Of course, I've got one left over. Oh yeah, and make a bunch of paper, then make a bunch of maps. Paper in here. We keep the inventory nice and clean because it makes doing the work easier. Now, the ones that I did this morning, the maps that I got over here, they're like in the ocean, so I was using coordinates to get that. That's kind of annoying. Because once you get past the ocean, it's not too difficult. That's why I've got the coordinates on here. So I need to open up MCA Selector again. Wow. Deja vu. Rocket Liars says, what are we doing? We're mapping out the Hermitcraft world. It's really cool. You just get to fly and see everything, which I love. Right, so I have to give this program. Where are we? Hermitcraft Season 10. I have to give it this like selection that I've made. So we're doing right like 1, 2, 3. We're on chunk 4. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is the one with land. Of course it is. Yeah, because that's the one I did earlier. Right, so if I go to that little pen, this is literally where we started the stream, except we go up a little bit. So I won't really need coordinates for this, but that's fine. So off we go again. Right, so all this stuff goes up the top. That's because we're going to use this space here for our maps. And on we go. Making maps without Elytra sounds tedious. It would be slower, and I think the bits with the ocean would be a real pain in the butt. My Elytra is not going to break because I've already done this and it didn't break. You can't just say that. I mean, I could stop and repair it. Also, it's not an Elytra, it's a horse. Deja vu is haunted magma. Oh, there's a couple of random Malays. Hi. This will be deja vu for what I did this morning. So it starts here with this pen where I think things escape from it. Okay, open that, put it in the offhand, and then we get to whiz around after that. You can do this actually really quite fast if you just keep using rockets. So like map, then you're going to rocket. Are we there yet? We're there yet. I'm yet to go all the way through one and accidentally open up the next map. That's totally going to happen today because I'm streaming. Don't you know it? Oh my god, Scar. These trees, they're insane. They are actually insane. Okay. The allays are from Grian's Squid Farm. Ah. You can use allays in lots of different types of farms now. The allays are pretty cool actually. They've I don't know, they've been critiqued a little bit, but I think if you put in the effort to use them, they can be pretty good. Okay, look at this. This is slick. This is fast. This might crash into a mountain if I'm not careful. Whew, that was close. Yeah, this is absolute deja vu. I remember like stopping on top of this tree this morning. Oh, I've slid off. I didn't stop properly. Okay. Let's boost. And then one more. Well, actually, one more after that. And that, my friends, is the very last one, and we head back. Cool. Your first stream, what are you mapping the server? I am mapping the server, yeah. Might have doubled the one where you landed before. Wait. Two of you saying I doubled? It's possible, like, my attention is split between chat and doing this activity. This morning I had the pleasure of just focusing entirely on the activity. You wish you could paint the top of maps to make notes that everyone could see. That would be cool. You can use banners to put notes on maps, and you could put them at the top. So that's something for this project as well. Oh, I made a bit of a mistake here. That should have gone there. And now you'll see that all of that is in a better position. Okay, so we go over here. We know this is correct. Oh, Zed, don't tell me. The chesening. It's happened. It's happened. Now that might be me putting one the wrong way around here. Oh, we doubled up there. No, yeah, we doubled up. Wow. We doubled up there. That was way earlier than I thought. I mean, I don't know why I'm doing anything, because feels to me like this might be it. This might be it. Yeah, okay, so we goofed. That's the first one I've goofed up, and I'm not surprised that I goofed up while streaming. Yeah, okay, so the thing is, though, like, the chesening has happened to Zed first this time. Alright, we got noises in the air. No, we haven't. I thought I heard them, and... Wait, no, we have. Oh! They're, like, coming in really late. They're coming in right now with, like, 11 and 10 minutes ago. The Mogus, thank you for 3 months. Hey, X, why do they call it an oven when you off in the cold food of out the hot eat the food? They call it an oven because... I can't even be bothered to make a joke in reply. Did I read your message drunk, or is it drunk? Why do they call it oven when you off in the cold food, off out hot eat the food? Your message is drunk, my dude. Darren Daz88, thank you for 4 months with the Prime, and Karen Cake, thank you so much for 3 months. I love making big maps of progress in the world. I've never done this activity before. I've never done it, and it's weird because, well, actually, maybe it's not, because I only had a single player world once, and then I joined Hermitcraft, and then other people do that mapping project, and I just never bothered to. I don't know why. But now this season, I guess, go on then, let's do it. I was going to divvy it up to Cub as well. But then I thought, hang on a minute, I've not done this before, let's do it. Hey, Wolfie, Yamashiro, thank you so much for your Prime. Appreciate it, my dude. Appreciate it. Oh, I should see if there's anything in the chunks. Source of that sub message, by the way. Why do they call it an oven when you off in the cold food, off out hot eat the food? Oh, it's like a meme or something, right? I still don't get it. It's just like, what? The language is too broken. Should I start shouting Zef's name and he'll think... This place looks good. Let's smash the windows and get in there.
Hey, it's already broken.
Hello? I'm not outside.
Down here, come to the other end.
I'm not outside, I swear. Okay.
It's very weird. This stack of chests was all gone, and now the top two have just reappeared, but they're still empty, but the bottom two have gone.
Okay.
These two chests were gone as well, and then they just suddenly reappeared.
With items
in?
Probably not with items in.
No, not with items in. And then these chests are all okay, but last time these were all gone, these chests were all gone. The bed was gone. Like, yeah, it's not affecting as much, but it's definitely happening again.
Server's only been online for 10 minutes, so you know it's probably going to get worse. Now I'm a little bit worried that this might be a little deeper rooted than just you know, like loading a backup from before when we first saw this, because it's happened at your place first. Interestingly, I'm gonna check
I wonder
the logs.
if you went back to like your base or to somewhere else. I wonder whether that's like, I think it's the when they get loaded in, they kind of don't get loaded in right.
Well, the spawn chunks, you know, like the technical. Now that I think about it, like we flew away and came back and thought, oh, that might be it, but like the spawn chunks would have been loaded the whole time.
That's true. That's true. He's got a point.
Like there's nothing in the logs though. This is the thing. There's no like error. This is so bizarre.
It's just like forgetting. Oh, 2 more chests just appeared. At least for me. Yeah, for you too.
Yeah. Appeared,
but they're still empty.
Empty. These are empty. How many of these are empty?
Yeah. These ones have the items in still, but everything here. So
it lagged when I opened it. And
oh, me too, big time, that one.
It's whenever you open something with one of these shulker boxes that has additional data on it.
I don't think my chests over... Yeah, these 2 chests over here definitely wouldn't have had any shulker boxes in. With it, like, just any shulker boxes, let alone special shulker boxes.
I think I know what I want to do. I think I want to roll back...
They are in the same chunk, though.
Yeah, I think I want to roll back your region file instead of doing the whole world again. And I'm going to disable the Shulker Plus mod this time, so...
Okay.
Let's do that first.
Yeah, the chunk line is literally right here.
It's not the chunk line, it's the region, which you can't see in-game. It's the region file bit. Okay, I've disabled Shulker Plus.
My base is like in the middle of a region file.
Let's see. Before I restart or do anything. Oh, you know it's right in the middle of one, do you?
Yeah. Well, my entire base is definitely all within one single region file.
It is, yeah. I can see it. It's -1. Sorry, it's -3, -3, -1.
-3, -1. That's it.
So I'll roll that back to 9 AM, and then we'll restart and see what happens without Shulker Plus.
Yay!
I mean, hopefully. Right, I'll turn off the server now.
Okay.
Cool, I'll see you in a minute.
See you in a sec.
Right, since Zed is watching the stream, I believe, we'll do this swiftly and get back on. Right, I've just got to fish out the files. It's always a little bit slow doing this because you have to fish them out from multiple places. So to explain, chat, what I'm doing right now is I've got to fish out each individual region file. No, sorry, the region file, the POI, and the entities file. And the only way to fish them out is to type it in. And there's always this like suspicion. What if I get it wrong? R dot. Okay, got that. Interestingly, the file size is still identical. If you're losing information out of chests, you suspect it might change in size, but apparently not. Okay, that's that one. More fixing stuff, eh? I love watching X's streams. It's like watching the behind the scenes of production. It's more like listening to one. I'm not showing you any of this. Yeah, like another thing is like why I wouldn't show you this stuff is because you never know when there's going to be like a little bit of information that someone might be able to leverage. Yeah, stuff like an IP address is obvious, but then there's less obvious stuff like understanding the setup and the infrastructure of a server is like not a thing you really want to share. So all of this stuff just stays behind the scenes basically. Oh, what happened there? Let's try that again. Right, no, that's the wrong thing. What's going on? That's the right one. Yeah, so POIs are identical. Interesting to see what happens when we log back on, because Zed, I saw you in chat. That definitely, like, you didn't go over there and see that the first time, right? It was normal at first, right? After I had done the backup, and then it started going wrong again. That's the way you explained it to me. POI region entities is the next one. Okay. Let's see. Are these ones the same? I'd expect that to be different, because like mobs and creepers and zombies like spawn and despawn, but the file size is still the same. They were there definitely. Okay, then they broke when you came back from the Nether. Got ya. So were you just repeating the same steps from playing earlier? I think you said you went to the Nether, came back earlier, right? That's that done. So we restart the server now. We don't have Shulker Plus on anymore. I mean, that lag spike has been there for a while, but the fact that I experienced it at that moment just made me think, maybe we should pay a little more attention to that and turn that off. Okay. Anonymous, thanks for gifting a sub to ZF Plays. Very much appreciate it. Snowman42 coming in with the Prime as well. Thank you so much. And Wolfie Yamashiro, thank you for the Prime as well. Okay, we should be good now. Just log back in. So, no lag spike. Hi. These don't have shulker boxes in them. Well, that one does. It could be a case, if it's related to this, it could be a case of like shulker box or shulker box with the shulker plus stuff inside this area causes an issue.
These chests definitely don't have any of those shulker boxes in, and they were gone, but they are in the same chunk as the chests that do have it.
Or are they? Oh no, they are.
Grian's saying genuinely his pick has vanished from his inventory, and he has footage to prove it. And I don't think he'd make the same joke twice.
No, he wouldn't. Wait, did it vanish while you were playing? Just go boop. Wait, I'm assuming he's listening. Now's not the time to mix jokes. Joke or true, he's listening. Awesome. Okay, so like, did it literally vanish while you're just, oh look, my pick's gone? Because that is mental.
It's called durability, you noob.
Oh,
the pick block. I'm gonna try.
All right. Do you have the item swapper mod, Grian? Which, yes, is... No, it's not my mod, right? But, like, it is in one way and not in another. Because that, like, pick block is... Let's see. Pick block is... Where you keep your... Hang on, what am I doing?
My stone and stuff is over
How long
here.
have I played this game for? So, like, pick block, yeah. Oh, I went to my one first, but Light Manica is another one that messes with how pick block works. In fact, now that I think about it, my one doesn't touch pick block. It uses its own hotkey for that.
I think they...
So...
Wait,
it's
I don't
probably... Okay, sorry. So my mods, like if you're watching my screen, this is what it does. It's on its own key. It's not on pick block. For some reason, I thought it was on pick block. So Light Matica, though, pick block functions different if you've got Light Matica, and it can move the tool that you're holding and put the stone or whatever in it when you pick block. So that might mess with it, but it disappearing should not happen. Yeah, I can roll you back, Rian, to 9 a.m. again. Like I have those files.
It seems like I think something's very broken.
Yeah. It's really quite concerning, especially now that I'm disabling more and more. Have you found it?
I think he's okay. It was in the back pocket, wasn't it?
There we go. Did it go in a shulker box? If it went into a shulker box, then that would be my item swapper mod. It can do that. Yes, item swapper mod does that. So, the weird thing is, though, I don't think it messes with pick block. Not randomly. What it would do, if your inventory was full and you swapped to an item that was in a shulker box, even then, like, it doesn't make sense to do it to a tool. Yeah, share the footage and I'll have a look, but this is concerning now, like strange things, like the server's haunted, basically. Do you want to go to the Nether? I'm going to go fly to the spawn chunks, and then when I'm hanging out there, do you want to like log back in and see what happens? Or sorry, come back in.
I'll head to the Nether and just head back.
Yeah, let's try and recreate it. I wasn't here, so I'm going to leave, so...
That's fine. You can also just log out, and I'll go to the Nether, come back, and then you log in. Yeah,
that's quicker, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Download all the backups, says Gray. Yeah, download them all. Mort83, thank you ever so much for the Prime subscription. Appreciate it. Pratis in chat has made a keen observation that it happened to me after I went to the end and back, so we'll recreate that as well too. ZF says gone. Oh my god, what? Yeah, whoa, this is mental. That is bonkers. Okay, right, I'm gonna go to the end dimension and see what happens when I get back. What the heck? We're like disabling all the mods. X will pick block swap inside a shulker. It does, but the thing is, like, when you swap a tool, if you look at my screen here, like, there's no other tools for it to swap to. If you swap a block, it's like you're swapping between this and its alternatives. So if one of these items was inside a shulker box, it could swap them, which it does when your inventory's full. So it kind of doesn't make sense that a pick would end up in there, but maybe it's possible. Either way, I'll check out the clip. I can see I've got a message. Right, Zed, I'm going to go to the end.
Okay, what are you hoping from the end?
Well, I guess I'm hoping to see things disappear again, and then we might go, it's got something to do with going between dimensions, right?
Okay.
Like, if you want to try it, maybe go open some chests that are elsewhere, go to the Nether and come back and see what happens.
Okay.
Right, yeah, I'm going to head off. I see some other ideas in chat as well to help diagnose. It's a mod that does the pick block into the shulker thing. Yeah, well, what it does, the swap block, like, it switches. So if I do ender pearl, right, it's swapped with these two swapped around. It's when your inventory's full and it fishes things out of a shulker box. Like, if you've got, like, one stone and there's more in a shulker box, it can pull from it. That's when sometimes it moves an item back into the shulker box if your inventory's full. I don't know. I got a feeling it might not be that, but like it feels obvious because it does similar things. Let's by the way, let's open stuff before we go. Right, they're not gone. So there's that. I'm gonna open a few more of my own in our beautiful storage area. I mean, I'm glad all this stuff is backed up. Yeah, there you go. No building yet, because this is gonna the nature of this problem requires us to roll things back, and that's everything back. And what's concerning me at the moment is if the issue is like deeper than our latest backup, like what if there's something corrupted in it, then we need to roll back even further. So we don't know. Oh, technically this would be enough because I've gone to another dimension, right? I envy your calmness on that. I'd freak out if I had to have such problems. Yeah, like what's the nature of the problem, right? Playing computer games and like, you know, this might get a little bit stressful to fix if it drags on or something. But It's almost, you know, it's a good problem. Oh, our computer game server has issues. Like, I don't know. It doesn't stress me out that much. Right. You know, there are bigger things in life to worry about. But while I got the time to worry about it, you know, don't stress out. Just work on the problem until it's fixed, basically. What's that saying? To worry is to suffer twice. It's just like you don't need to make a big deal out of something like this. Yeah, I'd be sobbing already. I can't handle the feeling of losing things like that, even if it's all digital. So Zoe's well, we have backups. Okay, so if we didn't have backups, maybe I would be stressing out a little bit more. I've actually lost data in the past. I had a hard drive when I was young that corrupted, and before it died, I managed to print out a list of, like, I had to use MS-DOS on an old computer to do this. I managed to print out a list of every file that was on it, and it gave me a record of all the stuff that I lost, and I actually, thanks to that, managed to recover a lot of it. But some of that stuff included, like, demos that bands had sent me, and, like, obscure music that I used to collect that I'll never get back again. And every now and then I go open that file and look at it, and I'm like, oh man, I want to hear those songs again or whatever. Yeah, we're not exactly recreating it over here, are we? Okay, let's go fly to Z. I mean, at this point, I'm just, you know, like, well, I was gonna give myself an elytra because we're not staying in this thing, but oh, I don't have a backup elytra on me. Whatever. It's not like we're staying here. Wait. Chuck that on. Yeah, full disclaimer alert. This will all be rolled back again, so you know. Chat, cheating. Yeah, I'm cheating. I'm cheating big time. I mean, I'm here to diagnose the problem now. Basically, the stream's over. We're not mapping the server. You know how all these streams seem really unproductive sometimes? I mean, I couldn't have predicted this. Maybe if I'd have paid more attention to chat earlier, I might have predicted it. Let's see. Oh, I'm getting flipped around here. Hello? Hi. Oh!
Hello. It's this side.
Yeah, because I'm not used to your... Oh. I'm not used to your base, so it's like... The orientation isn't quite there.
It's a bit symmetrical as well. So,
yeah.
Right, new development, kinda. It's tiny, but I've just noticed the chests and everything up here have gone.
Oh!
And if you look at it, see that hopper right at the top there? There's some bamboo blocks on top of it.
Oh, yeah.
That hopper is empty, and if you look in the hopper, then the bamboo blocks go in. So it was like the bamboo blocks didn't understand that the hopper didn't know it could pick the bamboo blocks up.
That's a clue. What you said, by the way, just happened because I immediately spotted the same thing, right? Why is it sitting on top of it? Had you already done that experiment?
I did that, I think, the first time it ever happened. I came over here and saw that, and I didn't clock it at the time, but yeah, it just happened again.
So you opened the hopper. Yeah, so it's happened twice. This is mental. Okay, do you have some random... I'm going to grab some blocks because it's all going to get rolled back.
Are there blocks in there? Okay, there's still a block in there.
In that one, there were.
Okay. See, that chest just appeared when you placed that block, but it's still empty. The hoppers are empty when they shouldn't be.
Did you leave the area or anything like that?
Yeah. I went to the Nether and came back, and then I was looking about, looked around the corner, and saw that all these had disappeared as well.
Let's both hop into the Nether for a second.
Okay. Came in.
And then let's go back.
Around, and then went back.
People in my chat are enjoying this.
Okay.
We're not enjoying it.
Nothing particularly obvious has gone.
I'm thinking when I throw an item, it might be different from when something comes down from your farm naturally.
I think it's like it knows it's a hopper now, but until you interacted with it, it was in a kind of weird state where it didn't know it was an inventory. Oh, there you go. Look, so they're not going in that hopper.
They're on top of the chest.
If you look,
now that's on top of the hopper. When
there's
I open
a chest.
Oh no,
There's
the
a chest on top of it though, right?
The chest stops it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
can
that
maybe
top
break
one
that.
up there, that top one up there definitely doesn't have an inventory above it.
Well, that's another clue. So it seems to happen when going between dimensions, which could just be loading, unloading. Oh boy. Mods, we need to
Furnaces are all
change
here.
the title of the stream to Fixing Hermitcraft.
Breaking Hermitcraft is probably more
yeah.
apt.
Yeah.
We're in the breaking phase at the moment.
We're not even sure it's breaking it. I'm gonna see if there's anything in the logs that don't appear on the console, maybe? There is usually more information in there, isn't there?
Yeah,
it's just when something goes wrong, you usually see it in the console.
I'm trying to kind of work out what is happening, like the diagnosis, or not diagnosis, like what is happening in the most straightforward way. So on loading containers, the containers are resetting to a state where when you interact with them, they kind of remember all their stuff. Like the hopper clearly was not acting like a hopper until you looked in it, and then it was like, oh, I'm an empty hopper, and then it sucked the items up. The chests are like, I think I'm a chest, but when you interact with it, it's like, oh, I'm an empty chest, yay.
Yeah, there's definitely something about when you interact with it.
But this top chest won't appear while I'm placing blocks. So it's not like a block update.
I've got you in this log saying the chesterning. So if I go back from there, like there is nothing in this chat log that pertains to saving information on the world or anything. This is...
Should there be something saying about saving? You mean like an error saying it couldn't save, right?
Yeah, you want to see a message that like hints at an event or something taking place, but there's nothing. It's just us talking, people joining, connecting to voice chat, and that's it. Like that's all you see. So
another tiny little thing I've learnt here, that this chest here is invisible every time I open it, but as soon as you put a block next to it, it either stays invisible. Wait, okay, let's try it on this one. This one is invisible. It's still invisible. I place a block. Can I place a block? Okay, it appeared that time. A minute ago, I had to look into it again for it to update, but...
do you want to know what the problem with looking for invisible chests is?
They're invisible.
Yeah. You know your base well. Use I don't know if you've got detach cam, or just maybe check out some other spots, because like I'm having a quick look around with free cam and I'm immediately like, well, how do I spot invisible chests, right? Is there more of this stuff in this area, or is it just here?
No, so I think at the moment I've got every chest. I mean, there's obviously a couple up here that are gone. This one's gone. This one under here is gone. There's a couple more here that have gone. Don't think there's any there. But yeah, like I'm stood on one right now.
Right, and you were saying like putting a block next to it, yeah, makes it.
Oh, and this one up that just came back into the world too, but they're still all empty. It's like they're remembering what they're supposed to be, and they're reverting to like their most basic state possible that doesn't have any items in.
Yeah. Someone in chat is suggesting there is a maximum file size for a region file, which is not something I'm aware of.
Joe is suggesting in the Discord, is it a disc full issue? Because there was a similar problem on his Patreon SMP a while back.
I've experienced that before. It looks really different, and we're nowhere near. Like I could check, but there's no way. Like the backup files are smaller than they were like a few weeks back when it was like, I don't know, 12 gigabyte of backup. I haven't. Yeah, I don't think it's that. You'd see that in the console as well. So
yeah. Okay, I've just quickly thought of another test we could try, X. If we put some items in this bottom chest over here, like the one of the ones that have been empty.
Oh, yeah,
and then
yeah.
we go to the Nether and come back. Does that go as well?
That's a good idea. Let's do it.
Okay, so these chests here seem to get affected very, very quickly. So I've put some stuff in the bottom double chest.
I got some more suggestions from chat that are worth trying.
Okay.
How long did you spend in the Nether, by the way?
Literally like 5 seconds.
Okay.
What we just did. Oh, wow.
Whew.
And
It's
all
reliable.
these guys have gone.
Oh
these guys
my
have gone over here
God.
now.
You can literally just put stuff in. Right.
So look, all these chests have gone now as well. They hadn't before. These ones up here have all re-gone again.
Right. So someone, I might need to start keeping track. All right, I'm opening up a notepad. I need to keep track of things to do. So someone suggested that we can possibly get more info out of the logs. Like there might be a setting that's reducing the amount of info.
I don't think it's just me having problems, because Xisuma was having problems at the map area earlier as well.
I mean, even let's say this is the only place on the server it's happening, we've still got to fix it.
Oh yeah, of course.
So, if it happens here, it could easily happen, and we know it happens somewhere else. But either way, we've still got to sort it out.
Even in spawn chunks, it was happening.
Increase verbosity. Where would one do that? Let's see if there's a config option.
Grian, can you try at your base going into the Nether and coming back and stuff if you haven't already? Is that a yes you'll try or a yes you have?
Oh, we are absolutely rolling back, by the way. We should probably announce that. Let's go up there.
It's okay, Mr. Server. We love you. Just trying to be nice to it, you know.
Oh, I'm going to check out Brian's video here. I think I know what happens. So the pick block got pulled the stone from a shulker box because it wasn't... Like, the inventory was clean, but it pulled it from a shulker box and then must have pushed it back in. I don't think that's an item swapper thing though. Like, I think maybe item swapper does do that with pick block. I thought it was only when you use the item swapper tool.
This pick
I
thing
could
though.
test this. Well,
you found the pick though, Green. It was in a shulker box, right? So hopefully that means that's just a separate issue to what's happening here. Okay. Still obviously not great. But
yeah. I think it's something
I don't
different.
think they're combined.
I can't recreate it, but I can see what it is. Okay.
There's this hopper's doing that thing again, X. If you wanna see it again.
Yeah, I mean, it's happened. It didn't happen while we were hanging out here. It happened after we came back through the portal, right?
Well, basically, the hopper is like messed up. So then, when new items fall on top of it, they just don't get put into the hopper.
You got any item filters around here with an item inside? Because all your hoppers are empty, right? Like,
what's the worry?
We can probably do this test ourselves. I think the hoppers are being cleared, but visually they don't disappear, right? So if we pop through the Nether again. And then give it a couple of seconds. Go back in.
Didn't you steal everybody's bed a few seasons ago? So we don't know with you anymore.
Items are still there. Right. So there's this thing called JMX monitoring. I need to look up what that is. That might give us more information, but it doesn't ring a bell.
interesting. I wonder. So the fact that this hopper is all good, I wonder if that's just a fluke or if it's something to do with like any container that was placed before a certain date or time when the issue occurred will get corrupted at some point, or whether it's a positional thing or.
That's the worrying thing, is if it's like a deep issue. But then again, if we find the source of it, we should, in theory, be able to, like, maybe with the help of a program or something, create like a parsing tool to fix it. So I don't think it's going to be all doom and gloom. Right, I'm finding... Ooh, what's that? Okay, I found a couple of things to look into, but I'm not finding anything obvious.
Okay, green had no chests go bad, but a bed. Was your bed like actually there? It was just invisible.
My bed went invisible.
No, green's as well. Okay, it was invisible. So that is the issue that is happening. It just so happens that your bed isn't a container. Although it kind of is, isn't it, when you really think about it?
Okay, one other thing to do.
Like, that's the thing. If visually, I don't care all that much that they're looking invisible. It's just if they had their inventories back when they came back, that would be, something at least.
No obvious clues there. So some people are saying that chunks only get unloaded after 15 seconds of going to the Nether, which is interesting because if we've spent less time than 15, it's like they don't even need to get unloaded. We just need to leave and come back and... Ugh.
Should we try going to the Nether for a bit longer?
Someone in chat said, okay, you buy an AXD, can you elaborate why we should disable C2ME? Because we had issues the other day and were told to disable it, right? But like, what made you suggest that? I'm kind of worried if it is related to C2ME, it might have already, like, if that mod writes data or whatever, it might have already left some corruption somewhere. Although, like, why doesn't it fix? Like, why is it that we can put items back in and then hop through? I mean, maybe we should, like, now restart. Okay, I want to do another test. I'm going to just restart.
Okay.
Like,
yep. Go for it.
Okay, let's restart. Apparently, all right, it's alpha software. Do you just mean it's... You've seen it cause issues before, it was a few months ago. You just mean it's like not in a officially stable state yet. It's like alpha and then it goes beta and then it goes full release or something. There's Zed. Welcome back. Let's
Hello.
pop through the Nether. Oh, that bit is not lit.
Fooled ya.
Is that the entire point of it?
You got pranked.
Oh, this whole time. Wait, that's it. This whole thing's a prank. Zed's just figured out some new technology to make stuff disappear. Oh my god.
I've invented a redstone machine. It's incredible.
Right, let's pop back through. Oh.
I wish that were the...
That's interesting. No, sorry. Okay, I went the wrong way.
Hopper's empty.
This is what I'm... Okay, so... Oh, and this one hit... This one's gone.
No, it's still there. It's still there. It's here.
Oh, wow. Oh, right. Okay, so... If we're restarting and putting down new blocks, like, let's just say this chunk has got an issue, maybe.
It's happening to Green waiting in the Nether as well. So it's like the longer you spend in the Nether, the more likely the chunks back home are likely to unload. And then when they do load in...
Why did this happen
containers
now? Like,
I know.
No one changed anything the last week. Like, ugh. Well, I don't think there's too much more for us to do, honestly. Like, I'm just gonna
Just give up.
Shut the server off and try and get in touch with people who might be able to help.
Yeah.
That's the best I can do
wise.
at this point. All right, thank you, Zed, for joining me and helping us diagnose some things.
Yeah, no worries. Obviously, I'll be around, in the Discord and stuff if you need any more testing and things. But wish us luck, everybody.
Yeah, wish us luck. All right, I'm gonna shut the server off now. All right, cheers, bye. There we go. I'm gonna wrap up my stream. There's not much more for us to do here, is there? Forgil, thank you for 52 months. Greatly appreciate it. Sounds like a magician is having their fun in letting items disappear. Good luck. I'm fixing it. Thanks. I mean, we need all the luck we can get. Nicholas C2, thank you for 14 months. Pyro Dev, thank you for the Prime. And Wandering Mask came in with a dono saying, sending support for the server doctor. Sorry this is happening, X. Thank you for doing the frustrating and important work of solving it. I'm happy to. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Like, I've been doing back-end stuff for long enough that I can be helpful, and I'm always happy to help. So this is just going to be the rest of my day now. I've still got a few other jobs and things to do. But I'm going to take a break and then crack on and see what I can do to fix all of this. So hope y'all have been entertained. That was totally not the plan, and very different type of stream. Also, Ishan, thank you so much for the biddies right here at the end. Good luck, hope it gets sticks. Thank you, my dude. Forgil says coughs May School. Yeah, well, at the moment, I'm mostly waiting for May School to turn up, and I'll contact a few other people as well. But there you go. That it is what it is. Just if you don't see any Hermitcraft streams today, tomorrow, hopefully not. Like, hopefully we get it fixed soon. You will know why. Anyway, that's it. I guess I've got to wrap it up. Thank you everyone. Appreciate your patience. See you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.